everyone, Dadman Walking 55 here with you tonight for a short abbreviated chill chat version. You're not going to get the 6 hour glorious finale type of thing tonight, but hey, just felt like going live tonight. Got some great news, had a great evening and chilling out and just rested and rejuvenated and ready to take on the whole empire, like Dak said to Luke Skywalker. The Empire Strikes Back. But hey, my good cohort for the night is the wonderful, gracious, beautiful Mrs. Dadman Walking. Hello, coming in with another puzzle.
Hello. Well, it's the same one. I've decided that I'm only going to work on the legend,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Bear Tower, as uh, it is otherwise known as the Devil's Tower. This is the story about how it got its ridges.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's what I'm working on, and I figured that I would only work on that while I'm streaming, so that you guys, so I don't finish it off camera. But I
Oh,
have
really? Mm-hmm.
been doing some others. I did a volcano.
Yes.
I need to get a camera that you can see it, but so I don't have to tip it. But
Well, here, hold
there's
on a
the
second.
volcano.
Let me do one thing since you've done that. Let me put you on the solo layout, at least to
Well,
magnify it a little bit for people.
that's the volcano. I did that one. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason I got the volcano was because I was getting these while we were at national parks, and Yellowstone pretty much is a volcano on top of a volcano. So that's why I got the volcano. So that's that story. It's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, it was weird how volcanoes, but then again, Yellowstone was on a volcano still,
That's
right?
what I just
Yeah.
said.
All right. I
Silly
just making
bear.
sure I heard it right though. It's like,
Yes, Yellowstone is still a volcano.
yes, exactly. I'll
Yes,
tell you, those geysers were really impressive and everything else.
yes,
So, which go back and look at our previous streams, our drive streams, and our photos and our travel recap from all across the country. That was definitely a fun time and some good streams we had.
yes.
I think
I think so too.
absolutely. So hey,
Trying to
we're
get this light to be much. I do not like how this lights.
mm-hmm,
I need to have a bright, bright light to see the
mm-hmm,
uh, instructions,
right.
but it's uh, I don't know. I'm having problems. I'm having issues with the setup. I've got a ring light, and I like the ring light. Oh, that might work.
Yep.
But I
Yeah.
don't like the glare.
That one.
But
It's
see,
like
this
you said.
isn't
That
what
ring light.
this
You
isn't
see a
without it.
circle.
But see, you can. Well, I don't mind that. But see, you
Mm-hmm.
can see this is from over here. Is from my LED light, so I can see my instructions, and this is with that light. So we'll just,
Mm-hmm.
we'll get it. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. All right. That is
So,
definitely cool. So hey, it's fascinating to watch you play that. Not play. I'm sorry. Play is definitely the wrong word. But to start building those things and stuff like that. You know.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm getting more of, well, this one is just kind of hard because it's a lot of the same color. And I
Yeah.
don't have a, oh, I want to say someone had said one time that I, with these, it's really bad if I don't have the piece because, you can't just go to your Lego set and get them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been building so many of them. I actually have been sorting them, and I have two containers. I'm starting my the extra mini building blocks. So these are all the extras that are from these kits. And so if I need a piece, I can look and see if I have it. I might not have the color, but at least I would have something to put in there. But I'm working, this is what I'm using those for. So
Mm-hmm.
I am going to have some extra pieces if I um, lose something or something goes flying and I can't find it. Hopefully, I could have an extra piece.
Yeah.
That's my biggest concern. I've had a piece go flying, and thank goodness that there was um, an extra piece in the set
Right.
so that um, I didn't have to go crawl on the floor and look for this itty bitty little piece.
Yep. Nope. I definitely get you with that. those pieces are really, really, really small, surprisingly small. You know.
These, yes, these are small. Um, yes, and there it's a learning curve. You do have to have tweezers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have
Mm-hmm.
found a way to use the tool that they comes with
Mm-hmm.
to help put them on, which it saves your fingers because pushing them on, you're pushing on the same spot over and over again, and
Mm-hmm.
your fingers start hurting.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
so
Yep. No, it's definitely something to see because I'm used to the bigger blocks, which is really
mhm.
really easy. You're used to the larger blocks. I'm just flabbergasted at you having to use a tweezer like that. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, I could use the tweezers on the big blocks too.
yeah, but I mean, these almost you have to. These things are so the point of. I don't think that I could actually. I don't think I could use it as fat. Because I got the fat fingers. So, but hey,
Hmm.
So how that goes. So, folks, hey, thank you, lurkers here. If you're watching, thank you. Make sure you hit subscribe to the button on YouTube side. We actually hit 420, 420, 491 tonight. Yay! And make sure you hit the like button.
I
And
will hit the like button. Bam.
yeah, there you go. And come hang out with us tonight. We'll see. We'll be doing this for a little bit. The missus will be working on her Devil's Tower a little bit more while I sit here and I don't know, come up with stuff to talk about. And we're like I said, we're just chilling out together and having a good time tonight. So thank you for being here. And if you watch it on replay, thank you for watching the replays. And thank you to everybody that's part of the 491. It's it almost sounds like a TV series.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Exactly. So, all right. But hey, let's see. Well, what I'll do since it's just me and you for now, I am going to do start. Actually, I got to tell some people I whether our streaming tonight was kind of back and forth and stuff, and just kind of things happened. It's just kind of funny how we do this, but it
Hmm.
just an opportunity presented itself, and just you know it's always good. It's always good to say hi to everybody and everything.
Oh yes.
So, and it gives you a chance to hang out and do that too. I guess you're playing some Destiny later tonight too.
Yeah. Yes. Around 9:30, I'll be on Destiny,
Yeah.
killing Vex and the Hive, and
All right.
they have a Festival of the Lost now, which is fun. So I'm trying to get a title with that, get a gilded title, which means I have to do more stuff.
I
You
thought you were
know?
about to say Festival of the Lion King.
Oh no. Well, that's interesting.
What is?
Immediately, I mean, I haven't done that much, and I'm 2 pieces short.
Hmm. But
And I
now
don't.
the other night you have the same situation, but then you found out that you had made a mistake or something.
Yeah, but I don't think I made a mistake.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well. Uh.
Well, maybe
Well. Hopefully it was a mistake, so you can find the piece.
maybe I
'Cause I
did
can't. Yeah.
maybe
I
I did
just.
make a mistake.
Well, rule of thumb is what I do with work. If something doesn't add up right, I say, "Did I
Oh
do
yeah.
it wrong? Did I
Well,
do the?"
oh, absolutely. But I also kind of try to look and see if I put it in a wrong spot. Now I need to really pay attention here. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
apologize for the glaring light.
that's okay. You're fine.
See, I don't think.
You probably did make a mistake, but
Uh,
hey, that's what I always tell my auditors and me is just like usually if something's not running up, then we've done something wrong. Because usually so many times some things we've done so often that if it doesn't work, it's got to be our fault. You
no,
know.
I don't think I made a mistake.
Uh oh. Oh, hey. All right. More power to you. Hopefully you didn't. But hey, we shall see. Let's see what we're doing here with things that we got tonight. I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to talk about some sports tonight since
Oh
it's just us.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I got you. You're a captive audience. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, appreciate you being here. Give you a chance. Glad you found something to do with your hands. And it's. I understand sometimes staying busy while you're doing the stream. Do you find it helps you concentrate?
Um, it helps me.
Uh huh.
Um, yeah, it keeps me from daydreaming.
Oh, gotcha.
See, there's these. This is the wrong color.
It is. All right. Well, hey, my antivirus keeps popping up and doing stuff, and it's like, yes, I'm protected, but that keeps doing it when I'm in the middle of a stream. It's like, would you
Huh?
please? It's like, would you please stop doing that?
Please stop.
Yeah, I don't need enough heart failures. I mean, we've had enough real technical issues the last couple of days, and some sort of faked technical issues. So
Really?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, where I didn't hit the mute button.
Yeah, we're glad that you didn't hit the mute button.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
See, these are supposed to go here.
yep. But hey, yes, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, so, let me get the sports things up there.
Go for it.
All right, so let's go. Yep. All right, let me get it up.
Well, let's just go to our handy dandy extra blocks and see if we have any
Yeah.
that we can use.
Oh, you got handy dandy extra blocks. All right, that's awesome.
I just told you about it.
I know. I know. I'm just repeating it for you. I'm setting you up as the queen you are, the expert block builder.
And I actually sorted them already, so
Yep. So, all right. So tonight in the NFL, the big game is the Eagles are hosting the Miami Dolphins. Both teams are 5-1, leading their divisions. So far in the first quarter, the Eagles lead 3-0. But we're going to take a look back at yesterday's college football action first before we update today's action on the NFL.
we're just gonna have an arbitrary
So
one.
we'll see. Yeah,
Okay.
Georgia is at 19 weeks as the number one team in the nation.
Woohoo!
That's
Sorry.
that's a long streak. So, but hey, here we go with this. Let's see. Oh shoot, I hit schedule instead of scores. But hey, it's yesterday's schedule. So anyway, there was not really anything worth it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is the part of the year where actually between college and NFL, there is actually football on every night of the week. Can you
Oh
believe that?
wow! Oh, that's insane. I'm so sorry. That makes me feel bad. No.
Absolutely. Well, number one Georgia, after they've run up their streak to 19 weeks, at number one, I say was it 13 or yeah, was off this week. They had their bye week this week, going into the Florida Georgia game next weekend, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Even though they refuse to call it that anymore, we still
Yeah.
recognize the old ways. They were off. Number two, Michigan goes and crushes our friend JT Kirk's Michigan State team very badly, 49-0. In a game that was not as close as the score indicated. Penn State falls at number three, Ohio State, 20-12. I mean, again, I felt this game, it went exactly what I thought, which was, you're not going to beat Ohio State and Penn State, all these other teams. You don't beat Ohio State and Michigan unless they're really, really down. And you always get a false hope in some of these teams.
Well, you never know. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but you shouldn't sit there and, if you're the team, go, oh, yeah, we're going to lose. Let's just not give a crap. So, they should go in with the
Yep.
hopes that
No,
they're gonna win.
exactly. It's just when you sit on the sideline and you can kind of see how they go. It usually that's why I say sometimes trust your instincts. And like some of the times when I've said go with the team that keeps winning, and then I don't, and it's like crazy. And hello, lemon pie.
Hey, lemon pie.
Good to see you tonight, lemon pie. How are you tonight? The missus is working further on Devil's Tower or Bear Lodge, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. So
Same thing, but out of
yeah,
respect, we should
out of
call it
respect.
Bear
Yes, and
Lodge.
this was the uh, historic site that was featured in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right?
Yes. Now, lemon pie, were you the one that said that if we're missing pieces, um, it's going to be hard because we don't have extras? Well, I got some extras from other kits that I've done. I'm starting to build up um my thing of my extra blocks. There's a lot in here. I don't know if you can see them, but so but
We
I'm
got a
getting
baseball
there.
fan. No,
Ooh,
it wasn't lemon pie, but hey, thanks for the explanation. But hey, he's watching lemon pie's watching Astros Rangers.
oh, cool. We'll have fun. Let's see. This goes this way. Let's do the pieces that we.
Woopa Troopa is our friend that knows all things Major League Baseball. I
Uh,
have not watched baseball in I don't know 20 years. It's been forever. I did when we were first married when WGN still showed the Cubs at least somewhat
uh,
frequently. Then when then we went to all this national network buying. It just and they showed very few games on the Braves and the Cubs channels. It was like it all changed, and then now it's like when you look at a Major League Baseball stadium, it's all like pimped out with ads and billboards.
right.
It's not the same. I mean, you didn't have that crap in a Major League Baseball park 20, 30 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm just an aesthetic snob.
Yeah, you're just a snob. Oh, there's some cool way. I've learned how to do these where it saves your fingers. You use the device that you take them off with, and you go like this, and you push it down like that. Whoops, this like,
Let me, let me, let me solo out again.
give me a second. Let me get this one off. This is a tool that you use to remove the
Mm-hmm.
pieces that you have.
Oh, right. Wow. Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 2.
Now, how similar is this to like counting cross stitch?
Eh,
I mean, because aren't you, I just noticed you were counting.
well, because you have different blocks and they have different numbers on them. I mean, if you need a 2 by 2, you need to make sure you get a 2 by 2 and not something else, or it's not
Mm-hmm.
going to work.
Hmm.
So,
Okay. This was very
yeah.
interesting to see that. So, all right, we're going.
One,
All
two,
right, bring
three.
it back. Okay, so down the line of college football, there was a near upset, tight game in Tallahassee, but fourth-ranked Florida State pulled away from Duke. Duke's quarterback was injured in the game, which then pretty much spelled doom for the Dukies. Uh, left in the let's see, left early in the game, so and Duke never recovered. Florida State. The game was a game at one point at halftime. Duke led 20-17, but FSU comes out and scores 21 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to take the game in Tallahassee. So, 16th ranked Duke is a little bit of a surprise this year in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Does fall on the road, but a near big upset was Washington, fifth ranked at home against Arizona State. End up struggling through this, was trailing much of the game, but Washington, the Huskies pull out with a 15-7 victory in this game. Very close call for the Huskies. Speaking of close calls, number 6 Oklahoma had to get a stop on a 2-point conversion. to outlast UCF 31-29. We've got more definitely not the best week of college football nationally, but there were a few good matches. Texas outlasted Houston 31-24. The Oregon Ducks walked away from Washington State 38-24. In the upset that happened this weekend, the struggling Virginia Cavaliers, who lost to James Madison at home, football championship series team, actually goes on the road, upsets number 10 North Carolina 31-27. And hell to you, OC Dobbins. Good to see you today. Good to see you, my friend. And speaking of the very next game, OC Dobbins comes in right at the right time. And I think, we're talking about something down the road. But hey, the next game, Alabama outlasts number 11 Alabama, pulls away from Tennessee, 17th ranked Tennessee near the end. Tennessee had a lead at halftime in this game, 20-7. Alabama outscores Tennessee the rest of the way. Let's see, it'd be 27-0. And let's look at the game just briefly for a second. Of course, the game was close into the second half, and the game was put away in the fourth quarter with a 24-yard fumble return by Jihad Campbell on a Tennessee fumble of Joe Milton to give the final margin of 34-20. And hey, Masters is here. Masters Maniac Mexico. Hello. Mrs. is building, working again on the Devil's Tower. Would you like to explain to them again what you're planning to do with this one, or how you're planning
I'm going to take them. This is the I'm only going to do this build during streams, so it's going to take me a while to get it done. But yeah, just so you guys can, because a lot of them I start and then I finish them off stream, and it's just kind of I figured this will let you guys kind of see the whole process if you care.
So I think Masters does. I think Master builds stuff too. So yeah,
that's kind of where I'm going. I've messed up somewhere. That's one bad thing about when you start. Again, you got to make sure you're. Somehow I messed up something, so I'm
and then
trying
you
to
go backwards.
I've got to deconstruct now.
Just don't do a Ryan Johnson deconstruct. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be positive. Sorry, could not resist that term there. So hey, oh man, Master said he did receive his brick space shuttle today, 1,768 pieces.
Oh wow, that sounds like fun. I don't have any big builds like that. The biggest one I think I have is, let's see. I don't know. It's probably my Wally.
Yep.
This one.
Oh my gosh. That's bigger than the Death Star trench run?
Which is 677. The trench run has 665.
Ooh, it's close though, but hey.
But the trench run is rated as a harder build. So okay, let's see. One, two.
Well, I am going to continue on with the sports a little bit as you
go
work
right
a little
ahead.
bit. But listen, we look at that game, Alabama, going into this game, and I obviously, as our resident Alabama Crimson Tide fan, as he says, Roll Tide. As you know, that I listened to WNML, the sports animal out of Knoxville. There were a lot of people that were really excited about this game. Tennessee really expected a lot more out of it. They've also been talking about their quarterback production. The offensive production, point-wise, is down from last year. You got a different quarterback. You got different receivers. It's really a different team this year. And there's a lot of frustration that has built up. Well, I think this game may actually – I'll be interested to listen to sports radio up there tomorrow, because if they jumped off the cliffs after the Florida game, they had a 20-7 lead in this game. They were looking like they were dominating and then to go out in the second half, and then the defense collapses, and then the offense fails to put point. They're very frustrated with their quarterback production, as the fans have been calling for a freshman to play. The coach has been backing the senior, the experienced quarterback, and a lot of the media have. But you can just imagine now this year, Tennessee fans having a lot of high expectations entering the year, now losing a second game uh, in a year where they expected to do a lot more. A year they expected to at least end up ahead of Florida, and now they're behind Florida technically by 2 games. Um, since they lost head to head, they're pretty much, there's no chance for them. Really, practically, there's no chance for them to win the SEC East now with 2 losses, and they'd have to beat Georgia and then have Georgia lose to somebody else. So it
And
gets
which team is this?
Tennessee Volunteers. So I will say that it's going to be interesting to listen to the radio tomorrow, because they were already not happy, especially after the Florida loss. Very weak offense this year, and they got spoiled with the offensive output that they had last year. So will be interesting, but I will tell you, this is an age-old adage. This is like I was telling you earlier, what I said. When I picked Ole Miss to beat Alabama, I'm like, why? It's like I went against everything I thought. You pick the big dog until they lose. Well, you know what? I took Alabama this time, even though, I just earlier in the season, I think going into the season, I figured they probably would lose this game. Tennessee would, but I mean, it really is a disappointment for a Tennessee team that had a lot of high expectations. And, I tell you what, that last touchdown for Alabama probably was the fuel on the fire, because the quarterback, Joe Milton, was stripped on the play and run in for a touchdown by Alabama. That is going to be a matter of, they've been calling for the backup even before the season started, a kid that's never played, to come in and take the starting job. And it's, I don't think you can blame it just on their quarterback. I think they have other issues, like some of the announcers talked about. Their receivers don't get open, a lot of other common problems. But give Alabama credit in this game. They came out very slow. They were trailed 13-0, then 20-7 at the half, and then they just dominated. Alabama turned up the defense in the second half, and then offense came to life. You got 2 field goals by Will Reichard, and then they did enough to win. You got Jalen Milroy hit Isaiah Bond on a 46-yard touchdown pass, and Chase McClellan added a 5-yard touchdown run in the third quarter, which gave Alabama the lead to begin with. Alabama is one of those teams people keep wanting to try to write off, but they're still there. They're 7-1 overall, 5-0 in the conference. It may not be pretty. It may not be video game type wins where it's 65-3, but they're winning. They're getting enough.
W is a W, man.
Exactly. It's a different style of the Alabama football this year in a way, compared to maybe a couple last years with some dynamic quarterbacks. But hey, it's interesting to see. So we'll talk more about this game on Thursday night when our guest will be Mark D with a C. So I'm going to break from this just a second.
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Oh, did you see this real quick?
Huh?
Master said Wally is a cute monster. This one was a fantastic build.
Cool. I haven't done it yet, obviously. I was trying to think what to do for I'm going to start streaming, and I was trying to figure out what build to do for the first one. And I actually was thinking of doing this one. My only thing is I'm going to make a confession.
Oh, okay. That should be this. What have you got?
I don't know if you can. It's Doctor Who, and I like Doctor Who, but I do not know all the story. I can't remember things really well. I just know that I enjoyed, the old ones, and I like, some of the new ones at the beginning. And so I thought I would do the TARDIS as my first build. But my concern is that I'm going to get a lot of people that know a lot of stuff about Doctor Who, and they're going to ask me questions, and I'm not going to know the answers. And I wonder if you think it would be okay, even if I don't know the answers, to still do the, you know, do you think it would
Hmm.
be okay to do? Does that
Okay.
make sense? I
I
don't
think
want to get lambasted because I don't know all the lore and everything.
Well, hey, I
You know,
think a lot of people will just tell you have fun with it and embrace it, and people in the chat will help you learn as they see it. And we got so many great people in the chat. One of the reasons why I went live tonight too. We hit 491 subs tonight. We're single digits away from the 500 mark. So, want to say thank you, and get a chance to come in, talk a
well,
little bit of sports and other things, and the misses to build. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I was just reading what Master Maniac Mexico
Yeah,
said.
it's okay.
Well, that's good. Well, the thing is if any of you guys are out there, when I do my first stream, I'm going to do a shameless plug here. It's probably going to be within the next couple weeks. I'm I need if you know Doctor Who, I need you to come along, and I'm not sure who I'm going to have here. Um, and help me out with some of the lore about Star Wars. I sorry, I was talking about Doctor Who, because I like Doctor Who. I like the characters in it. Did we just lose something? Oh no,
No,
it was
I
just
don't think
it was
so.
just my stream. Um,
Yeah, I got
just
you. Yeah, we've
um,
had a lot of interesting technical issues lately.
yeah.
We've even had some that I fabricated. Go back to
Oh,
yesterday's stream.
thank you,
Oh,
Master Maniac Mexico.
exactly.
Can I call you M Cubed?
M cubed. That's a good
Yeah,
name because
because
yeah,
M M
everybody
M
calls him MMM, but I like if he's okay with it. M cubed is kind of a good name. That's
M Cubed.
really cool.
But
So
if you don't, you can say no.
yeah. The biggest German brick streamer has no clue about Star Wars, but we still love him. That's okay. And OC Dobbins said he'll take any Alabama win. You're darn straight. You take it whatever win you can get. Wins.
Oh, and by the way, the reason that I didn't have enough bricks
Yeah.
is because I had already done that level and I didn't really, and I was trying to do it again. So
Ah,
that's why.
gotcha. Gotcha with that. Well, let's see. Let me go down a little bit more of games of interest. Of course, that was a big one in the SEC. Ole Miss outlasted Auburn 28-21 on the Plains. Utah goes to LA and upsets. Well, no, it's 14 ranked Utah, but still, they go on the road to get a Pac-12 victory of the USC Trojans. Man, USC's lost 2 in a row now, 34-32. LSU, don't even mention that they played a paycheck game. Missouri, though, beat South Carolina, 20 ranked Missouri, 34-12. Now you wonder about what will happen. The drama in Columbia, South Carolina, now with another coach. Another team that ended last year hot, came in with expectations, and now not. But hey, let's see. Master said also okay for me as long as somebody calls me somehow. There you go. That works. That works for us. So, all right. So we'll talk more about that game also on Thursday. My favorite game of the week. I was just off by 2 points, misses.
Oh, really?
I hate Iowa. Iowa is like the most boring team in the world ever in college football. But their coach has been there like 25 years. There was even a rumor at one point about him being a Gator coach at one point, but it's like they were ranked 24th. They hosted Minnesota. Minnesota comes in. I set the total points combined for both teams at 20.
What was it, 18?
22. Minnesota wins 12-10.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's like.
Is it because they're just equally bad or they're
it's just boring
equally
football.
matched?
It's just boring football. If some they don't throw the ball well, neither quarterback. We'll dig into it. This is part of the problem. And Big Ten football is basically the haves and have-nots. You will get some upsets in the SEC, or sometimes your middle roader teams are kind of okay, but you don't have the consistently bad offense normally. But I'm about to show one in a second as an exception. But see, Iowa's quarterback Deacon Hill was 10 of 28 for 116 yards and a pick. They only ran the ball for 11 yards, Iowa did.
Oh, wow.
Minnesota quarterback was 10 of 25, 126 yards. They ran the ball for 113 yards. So it's like, you just like, what? You know,
I'm sorry they're boring.
it's like, I mean, the heck, when your punter's the starting star of the game, the punter for both teams kicked the ball 9 times yesterday.
Oh, wow.
That's just crazy. So, but hey, I digress on that. So that was a boring game. If you wanted a nap for the weekend, that was the game for you to watch there. So, not really a lot of good stuff with that. So they're probably going to stop about there because I think really, of games of interest, Miami does beat Clemson 28-20. I talk about another hot seat is even in Clemson, in spite of their championship in recent years and playoff appearances, they have not made a playoff for a number of years, and really a lot of unhappiness up there now on Dabo Swinney. So a lot to be said with that. But the U ends up pulling this game out in double overtime. Of all the other games of unranked teams, really, there's nothing else worth except for one game, and we'll talk definitely more on this Thursday night. Mississippi State goes on the road and beats Pigs at Arkansas 7-3. 7-3.
But was that would you consider that one a good game though?
No. It was. I watched some of it. It was trash.
Okay.
It was not a good 7-3 game. It was so bad that Arkansas fired their offensive coordinator after the game.
Oh,
So
that's bad.
KJ Jefferson for Arkansas was 19 of 31 for only 97 yards. That's like less than 5 yards. That's about 5 yards per pass completion. Mike Wright, who's the Vanderbilt transfer, was 8 of 12 for 85 yards for Mississippi State. It was all the scoring occurred in the first half. Arkansas kicked a field goal early in the game, 12:30 in the first quarter, and then Mississippi State got their touchdown in the second quarter with 13 minutes left. So hey, talk about your resources for Doctor Who right there. Hungry's here.
Awesome.
Hey, buy some buddies unite. So
yes.
Now, did you want to say what you wanted to say about that Doctor Who again?
Oh no, we've already talked about it.
All right. Well, hey, talking about shame, the invincible German national soccer team played 2-2 against Mexico. Now cannot go to the streets without disguise. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey, yeah, wear that disguise. Yes. Oh, proudly so. But in this, we got that. So Arkansas now fires their offensive coordinator. They've struggled offensively all weekend. They dropped to 2-6. Now you wonder about Sam Pittman, after a great first year a couple years ago. And he, when does the hot seat get too hot? You keep losing to Alabama and the other teams that could secure your job, you may not last long. And hey, Hungry said, any Doctor Who stuff you want, I can provide. LOL.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
But I do not know if Hungry was in when you said that you are planning to start streaming, right?
Yes, within the next 2 weeks.
All right.
I just got to get a little bit of stuff with have my oldest help me with a few things, and then it will be. Oh crap! Sorry.
Yeah.
Then I will be streaming. Sorry, I got a little focus there for a second.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, that's what I'm planning. I'm hoping to.
Yay! All right. All right, so let us see. I think that's it for the games. I'm going to jump over to the rankings this week. Take a quick look at Mrs. I will probably be multitasking it later if you know what I mean, because we need to get the slides for next week since we have the results from this week's action. So I'm going to bring our screen up here, and let's see what is. Oh, hey, Hungry's cheering yay for Mrs. Streaming. And Master says, M Cube says, your suffering will be over soon, Hungry. The Spectacular, the Marvels movie is on the site. Dude, I will tell you, honestly, Marvels, the first trailer that they came out with, I thought it could be actually had potential and looked kind of decent. Have you seen any of the Marvels trailers to
Is
have
that
an
the one with
opinion?
the three girls?
The three girls, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, the
I'm
last one I saw was bad. The last one just looked too
I'm
stupid.
trying to remember, and I think I just remember the last one.
Hmm.
Um, well, I just wasn't that. I don't care about Marvel, I guess so. I don't really have an opinion, but I will say I will watch a movie based on its trailer,
Hmm.
and I did not make me want to watch it.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing is that trailer should hook you. That trailer
Yeah.
should give you something you want to come in and watch it.
Well,
And
you remember that we always when we watch um whenever we watch trailers, we do the Julius Caesar because we don't want to
yeah,
talk real
thumbs
loud.
up, thumbs down. Yeah.
We usually do a thumbs up or a thumbs down if we want to watch it. And I didn't even have any compunctions one way or the other really about it.
No, you
So
didn't. I remember that. It was like, see, meh is worse than I think meh is worse than no.
I agree.
Exactly. So, but hey,
Hmm.
all right. Well, let's see where we get going and see what we got with the chat here. So, then I'll say that uh, the rankings. But hey, Hungry said we need the missus to make a Dalek logo,
A
and Master
Dalek.
said we actually would want a Dalek.
That would be cool. I wonder if they have a Dalek. I wonder if they have someone has made a Dalek and has put the directions out there.
Hey, no Tarantino out there, Hungry. Please, I don't need that image before bed. But Master said it has Brie in it, and Brie is a very good French cheese, but a terrible actress. So, you know,
I
but you know
just
what?
wasn't it just did not engage me.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I don't have an opinion on the Marvel universe. I don't care all that's going on. If a trailer engages me, I won't go do it. And I think I felt cheated and um, betrayed by the Flash trailer
Hmm.
because we went to see it and I was so very upset and disappointed
Yeah,
because it was awful.
the Flash, right? Yeah,
The
yep,
Flash. Did I say
yeah,
the Flash?
yeah. You said the Flash. Yeah,
Okay.
it was interesting. And hell to Joseph Dredd, welcome in.
So yeah,
Hey,
but like I say, I usually try to um,
yes.
go by the trailers.
Well, we're kind of doing a mixture of different things tonight, folks. We got 80 y'all in here. Make sure you follow us on the Twitch side, hit that like, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed on the YouTube side because we've gotten another sub today. So we're at the 491. Only
Woohoo!
9 more to hit 500.
Yay!
And then I
Yippee!
got to come up with a celebration of some kind to do something. We'll have to do, it won't be a 24-hour. We'll have to find something
Yeah,
dignified and special to do. And a tea and crumpet affair.
a
So,
tea and
but
crumpet
I am
affair.
supposed to eat. Mark said he would buy me a clam pizza, and I said I would actually eat some clam pizza. So we'll see what
Okay.
that is. So Camembert is superior to Brie, LOL. So make sure y'all are still subscribed, and let's see. We'll get there. Who knows with the streaming level of stuff this week, we will maybe get there. We only have about half an hour left that we're going to go tonight. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to talk quickly about the NFL in a second, but looking at the college football rankings here, we've got a lot going here this week. Of course, the top 6 teams in the AP stay the same. The top 5 in the coaches stay the same. Um, Penn State dropped with their loss in the coaches poll. Basically, really, your top 10 is the same 10 teams, and just change some order around a little bit. The Beavers are at number 11 and coaches
Woo!
poll and 12 in the coaches poll. So, and if you go down really to the top 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, actually, if you go down to the whole damn top 25 is pretty much the same teams in different orders and places. They're
It
all in the
just
same
kind of
general
moved up a
areas.
little, moved down a little.
Yeah, exactly. And we get
Yeah.
James Madison. James Madison breaks the top 25 here, folks. even
James
ahead of
Madison
Florida.
wasn't even the top 25. Never mind. What I was going to say was stupid. I can only do my brain power in one area, and right now it's at Legos.
Exactly. And Hungy's
Sorry.
reminded me to say they're scones, not scones. And the Great
Scones.
500 Faki Festival. Yeah, we can call it that. You know what, Masters? I might use that on the tweet out. I think in the celebration title. And yeah, I love that name. You guys are great coming up with that. So basically, folks, the top 25 is really no major changes. It's about the same players. Top five, about the same breakdown as to Georgia's lead. Although Georgia's lead in AP, it seems to keep shrinking, though, even though they didn't play this week. They're only 32 points ahead of Georgia. So
Who? No. Who is 30?
Georgia is 32 points ahead of Michigan.
Okay, you said ahead of Georgia. That's why I was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So sorry about that.
That's
So it's
okay.
a difference of 19 first place votes. So actually, you know what we'll do? Let's see. Let's compare it to week 8, 1536 to 1504. See, last week it was 41 plus 8. So that's about 50 difference. So yeah, it's 40, and Georgia had 43 first place votes to Michigan's 16 last week. And now, hit the wrong one. 43 and 16 first place votes, and now it's 38 and 19. So Georgia's lost 5 first place votes. Michigan's gained 3. So you see this coming. It's getting closer, but you know what? It doesn't matter right now. It's polls. You just want to get nothing. Hungry said he just looked at Lego Daleks, and they suck. Forget I said anything.
Oh, okay. Well, what I might do is sometimes they have people do their own builds, and they will offer the directions. Um, so it might be interesting to look and see if what's out there. That way, I'll kind of look at that and see what's there.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's switch over to the NFL for a little bit. Okay. Master said to you, as I said, don't worry, ma'am. Medicine has proven that no one can multitask. Multitasking is a myth one any way cannot hold up to. All right. Oh, he's telling me. Maybe he's telling me, but yeah.
Multitasking is doing a lot of things mediocre.
Not well. I tell you what, I agree with that as a general principle. But like when I'm at work and having to run 3 different shows at once, you're forced into that mode if you have to. And I do agree. I know sometimes we struggle here. Like if I'm having to type and text and message and communicate with people while the stream's going, yeah, it is hard, and I do it suffer. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do, and you just
not the right piece.
Try to cause as few disruptions as you can. So, but yeah. And so Joseph Dredd said, Rebrickable is a good place for finding homemade Lego instructions.
Rebrickable. REB. Yeah. Okay, Rebrickable. Okay, I'll have to look there.
Absolutely.
Like I don't have enough to do. Thanks a lot. No, I'm just kidding. I love finding stuff like that. I crochet and stuff also, and so I love finding stuff that people have done and are sharing.
Yep. Well, let's take a look through the NFL very quickly. Cowboys were off this week, so no Cowboys. This week. Darn. Tonight, the one game still going. NBC Sunday Night Football Night in America. The Eagles lead the Dolphins in the first half, 10-3. Personally, I hope Philadelphia loses because they get them back even with the Cowboys. So, Cowboys have dropped a couple bad games this season, but the Bears win their second game of the year this week, beating the Raiders 30-12. Now, let me see. I've got to multitask a second because our friend Whoopa Troopa gave me an interesting fact about this game. All right, I got to re-up in my Discord real quick though, but it is interesting to see what he did there. Let's see. Let me go to the messages. So, because he brought something to my attention that was very. It's I don't know. I know people don't think there's a word called factoid, right? There's no such
There is a
thing.
word called factoid. A factoid is a fake fact.
Oh, all right. So let me see. My computer's bringing this up real quick.
It's a made up
It's called.
fact. It's not an actual fact.
All right. Well, that's good.
That's what it
And
really
Joseph Dredd said it's now Philadelphia 17, Miami 3. Oh, man. So, so Hungary said, Hungary, there's quite a good dialect made by the Chinese. Okay. Um, Whoopa, two things of interest. Okay, for SEC fans. One, Jimbo Fisher and Kevin Sumlin, who the previous coach at Texas A&M, through 67 games, Kevin Sumlin was 45-22, who they fired to hire Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher is 43-24. So he's 2 games worse than Kevin Sumlin, the guy who was fired to hire him. So, yeah, it's crazy. So, and also about this game, the Sunday's Bears Raider game featured a QB matchup of Tyson Badgett and Brian Hoyer. What's interesting with this is that Badgett's last game was a loss to the Colorado School of Mines Ore Diggers, and Brian Hoyer is 0-12 in his last 12 starts. So go figure that, That is, and I'm going to just double check one thing on that box score with that. So Badgett, it's like crazy, Yeah, Brian Hoyer, he started the game, was pulled for Aiden O'Connell. So go figure. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. So that goes back to my Tim Tebow not in the NFL comments when you got quarterbacks from silly schools like that. Anyway, but that's a different tirade for another time. So, and you've had to hear, you've heard about that tirade so much over the years. So
please no.
Yes, please no. All right. But hey, got so back to that. So that was an interesting stat that I wanted to share with you people tonight, and I have some fun with that one. The Browns beat the Colts, surprisingly, 39-38. Gardner Minshew for 305 yards for the Colts, but in a losing effort. So we'll take a look at this game too, real quickly. Cleveland scored with 15 seconds left. The game go-ahead touchdown. Kareem Hunt with a 1-yard touchdown run. They moved the ball 80 yards in 2 minutes 20 seconds. Just what a game for the NFL to have an ending like that. Cleveland moves up to 4-2 in a rough year for them. And let's see. I was trying to see who Cleveland's quarterback is. I know they've been having trouble with their quarterbacks, but the Colts fall to 3-4. So that's another game they've lost. So if you're an AFC fan, AFC South fan, Jaguars have got to be happy having won again this week over St. Louis. The Patriots beat the Bills in another game where the better team doesn't win, but Patriots win in Foxborough 29-25. Mac Jones throws for 272 yards for the Patriots. The New York Football Giants beat the Washington Commanders to move up to 2-5. Washington falls to 3-4. Giants win this game 14-7. The Falcons go on the road and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 16-13. And yet, so they keep staying with Baker Mayfield in Tampa, so we'll see what happens. Our friend JT Kirk is probably in mourning tonight. The Ravens crushed the Lions 38-6 in a game that was not even close. It's 28-0 at halftime, 35-0 after 3 quarters. The Rams go on the road. The Steelers go on the road and win at Los Angeles, beat the Rams 24-17, featuring a 14 points in the fourth quarter. The Seahawks beat the Cardinals 20-10 at home. The Broncos get another win. They get their second win while the Packers fall to 2-4. The Broncos win this game 19-17, and got to be a miserable game to watch. And then the Chargers lose to the Chiefs. I love that commercial. Chiefs move up to 6-1, highlighted by a 21-point second quarter. Relatively only 7 points between both teams scored in the second half. Thursday night, the Jaguars went on the road, beat the Saints 31-24, moving up to 5-2, and actually 3-0 on the road. That's unique to see. You don't see that often when a team goes on the road and is actually undefeated. So the Jaguars have lost 2 games at home actually this year. So, kind of an interesting situation that they do. Now, one of the away games I think is technically counted as a game in London. So, but yeah, so they've got a good lead on the Colts, probably on the Texans and Titans also. We'll see what happens. Of course, the Dolphins are now trailing 17-3 in Philadelphia. And tomorrow night's game is the 49ers go on the road to play at the Vikings. So, hey, that's tomorrow's action. So, all right. Well, that's it for the world of football for tonight. So, Mrs., you got any other thoughts or opinions or?
No, are you almost done?
Probably so. I mean, how are you doing and where are we?
Well, I just finished row 7.
Okay, let me bring you up large again here so people can appreciate it.
This is where we're at on 7. And this is the finished project. Will be this. You know what I want to do for one of these builds? I want to get regular Lego blocks and buy the blocks for them and make it with the regular size Lego blocks and see how different the size is.
Oh, you mean to take the same pattern designs?
Yeah.
And that could be interesting, I guess. That could be. What's that?
There's this edge, this end. This looks funny right here. I don't think that's correct. So I need to check and see. It might be.
Yeah.
Nope, it's correct.
Okay. Well, that's the thing is, it's always, yeah. All right. Well, that's, I still don't know how you have patience like that. Like Hungry says, lovely stuff. Dude, you ought to see all the other stuff to come. And as I understand it.
Oh, you didn't get to see this one. This is one.
There's and you know, Mrs., I think there's other stuff coming too. You know.
I made a volcano. And it's got little like shiny ones on it. It'd be really neat if I could drill a hole here and put a little light in so that you could see the reflection through the crystal-y ones.
That is. I like the color contrast on that one. That's kind of cool.
Well, and like I said before, the reason I got the volcano was because when we were at Yellowstone is on top of a volcano, albeit an inactive one, but it's still nonetheless a volcano. So,
yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Do that and do that. So okay. So let me go ahead. In the last few moments we have, we're gonna pitch the stuff this week that we had. Hungry digs the volcano.
I like that one. I like the colors of it.
But that is awesome. Good to see that. All right, so let me see. I'm going to work on bringing these screens up while you're still on large because I'd like people to see as much as they can. Tomorrow night we're scheduled to do a Fortnite stream at 8:30 Eastern time with some guest B from O and his wife. So join us for some football. Oh, here Joseph Dredd said the Yellowstone caldera is a super volcano.
Yes. That's kind of scary when you're just kind of like, wandering around on it. They say
it's still active though, right? Or is it considered active or is it considered dormant?
Well, it hasn't done anything for a long time. So, I mean, it's still, I don't know what the classification is. It could still go. It could still erupt.
Mm-hmm.
But, the chances are not great not big that it's going to erupt, but it
Right.
could. So you never say never.
Okay. Well, makes all right. Let's see.
But this dorm, I see.
Mm,
Like I say, I don't know the technical terms,
right.
so I don't necessarily want to say it's dormant.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that I read that they said that it could erupt.
Yeah.
So
Well, I will. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah. Mount St. Helens is in the same chain. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that is interesting. And we saw that erupt one year, 1980. So it's definitely interesting. And M Cube says I can see the Popocatepetl 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 from my backyard. It already blew up this year, and we had ashes showering. Looks nice, cleans terrible.
oh
Wow,
goodness
I bet
gracious.
it does. I bet it does. But hey, also, folks, I'm going to bring these up one at a time. But listen, Wednesday night, please join me. Make plans to join me and the great Daisy Blossom Flower Child as we talk about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So definitely, we'll look forward to this and have a great time with this. So I am ready for this one. We were supposed to do it last month. Things happened, but hey, we're ready and rocking to go. And looking forward to this one. So join us for a great discussion tomorrow night. It will be, Wednesday night. Wednesday night at 8 p.m. will be a blast. So, make sure to be there for that. Also, football this week will be the great JT Kirk.
No,
Will Marty with a C. Yes, thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. I
We've
appreciate it.
already had the great JT Kirk.
I know. I'm sorry. I know, but
You
still
just
here. I try to get Mark out of my mind because he was perfect last year, and he keeps reminding me about being perfect. But
well, you
yes,
had another player that was another person that was perfect that had a
yeah,
perfect
MC Wale this
MC
week.
Wally.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yep, exactly. So, join us Thursday for that. I'm getting around to it. Hungry. Ooh, yes, Padawannabe. How are you? Good to see you. That's
Hello.
that's why I have her here. She keeps me straight. She keeps me straight and on target. Stay on target. So
Stay on
it's
target.
a busy week coming up, folks. Definitely, if it's never a busy week. So, but Friday night is the big special announcement. This one you want to be here for because we've done it so big. We don't even tell you who is coming to this one. So, special stream announcement Friday night at 9 p.m. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a show my kids loved right there. Lamal plus a secret show later. Yeah,
Oh,
you
the
remember the old
secret show.
secret show? I love that
Yes.
show. Uh,
Fluffy, fluffy bunnies
Go sing. And her
dancing
name who's
everywhere.
changed daily. The name
And the
who's
name
changed.
who's James. Yes.
Hold on, just a little patient, M Cube, and hold on, patient. This one, come find out Friday night at 9 who these people are, and find out what we're going to be talking about, and who knows what will happen after that. So be sure to join us for that. Then, um,
Uh,
hopefully, I'll probably take Saturday and Sunday off, except for maybe a crazy squirrel late night stream, because then let's see, and I'm had to pull these one at a time, so bear with me, folks. Then becomes oh crap! You know what, Mrs. I still don't have that screen.
uh,
Here, hold on. I know what I'm going to do.
just
I know
wait.
what I'm
Just
going
give
to do.
me 1 second.
Okay.
Hopefully, I won't screw everything
Yeah.
up.
All right.
Let's see what's.
Yep.
I've got to look past my light. Sorry, guys.
Okay, thank you. I keep forgetting. I need to get that so we have that. But you will not want to miss us next Sunday night. We don't usually do many Sunday nights. We did one that like tonight. Usually we're earlier in late afternoons, early evening. Opportunity to come up tonight and squirreling rules exactly. That's what we did. And yesterday was a real squirrel show. But what I'm let's see.
I'm working on it. I've
I know you
almost
are.
got
You're
it.
good. Yeah, you're doing good. So
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Yeah, you're doing good. It's all good. All right. And Stunning is here. He says, "Oi, hell to the Giga couple."
Well,
Hey,
there we go.
good to see
You
you.
ready? It's ready when you want to share it.
Girls always want the same candy, candy, candy. Well, Mrs. Go, okay, right here, folks. Next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, Halloween candy, the good, the bad, and the epic, featuring
Yes,
me, the Mrs. Hungry Boy, and a surprise guest.
we
That
like
even
our surprise guests.
exactly even Hungry Boy does not know who our surprise guest is. So,
I know who it is. Ha, 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 ha.
mm,
I'm
yep.
sorry.
Oh, there you go. That's the way to taunt it. That's showmanship or showwomanship. To you, hats off to you, Mrs. So we've got
Thank you.
9 people hanging out with us in the chat right now. Make sure y'all have hit that like button. For y'all that are coming in late, yep, we got a surprise Friday night about the people that are there and what our topic is. You're going to want to be there Friday night, and then on Sunday with Candy. Yes, we have another surprise. I like surprises. Plus, my goal is to keep Hungry Boy young and fit and active, and keeping him full of surprises keeps him on his toes. Yeah, and no candied clams. No candied clams. If we can get 9 more subs to get to 500, I will eat a clam pizza, or at least a piece of clam pizza purchased courtesy of Mark D with a C. So hopefully that. Oh, so
That's one of those you want to get the up there, but do you really want to get back? Do you really want to get there?
actually, I wish we had a few more minutes. I'd bring Stunning on because he was on Twitch today. Like, see, he said that he made Carnotaurus in his park. He made Hungry Boy a Carnotaurus.
Oh
Okay.
wow!
But he also made you Stunning. Did you make me and the Mrs. T Rexes? I think. But he showed me us, both of us.
Oh my
I was
gosh!
majestic and bellowing and working around, and you were there sleeping.
Well, yeah, because I have to deal with your shit all the time.
Castle and Power are the Spinosauruses.
You
All
force-
right. I think we were the T Rexes, I believe. And uh,
This is like
were we the T Rexes? I think. Stunning.
well, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was nice how he did that. All so if you have not followed Stunning and Brave on Twitch, be sure to do that. So Carnotaurus was actually, if you read the Lost World Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton, you would understand why the Carnotaurus was a pretty damn cool dinosaur. Even the T Rexes didn't dawdle in their territory. They got in and they got out
Oh, because of
because they're camouflaged. There was a lot to them. Than there's really,
right.
really, really a cool thing. Of course, all the Jurassic Park books, go read them because they're better than the books.
They're
And
better
don't
than
even
the
get me started
movies.
on Lost. Don't
They're
get me on
better than
Lost
the
World 2.
movies. You said they're
The
better
better
than.
the movies, yeah. But listen, I was so traumatized by Lost World 2 because the book was so dang good, and then they did it with this goofy stuff running through San Diego. So, Stunning made the T Rex purple to look like Beast Wars Megatron. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, how
Oh,
cool!
he made us Giganotosaurs.
Okay,
So hey, yeah,
that's
no,
cool.
there will be no candied clams. No, there will be no candied clams. No, you don't have to fear, Masters. No, you do not have to fear for that. So,
Candy clams for what?
Hungry was talking about Mark being around with candied clams or something,
Oh
and
yeah, no, no,
yeah,
no,
yes, right here, yes, and no candied clams.
no.
So, but that's all. That's all go. The Giga. Oh, the Giga was the villain dino in the newest Jurassic World. All right, I forgot
Yeah,
about that. Yeah, did I even see
cool.
the recent one? I thought I did. Oh, that's the one with Alan Grant and Ellie they brought back. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, Hungry, if you could ever go ride the Velocicoaster with me, you'd get plenty of up close Bryce Dallas Howard in their pre-show thing. So she is everywhere in that. And that. Give me 1 second. I want to look at something real quick because folks. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Um, I'm trying. Yeah, I am squirreling right now, but this is an important squirreling. Um, So it's very important that I do something like this because, hey, let's see. Trying to see if it pops up. Sorry about this. Trying to. So this. Yes. Okay. All right. Hey, folks, for y'all that are out on the Twitch side, go follow this guy over here. Go follow Stunning on Twitch. Okay. He's, let's see, Stunning's at about 26 followers. If he can get to 50 and get a few other things, he can actually monetize on the Twitch side. So get your friends, go out there, and he played the game he was talking about over on Twitch, the Jurassic World. He's building it. So go give him some support over there and check him out too, in addition to his art that he does on the YouTube side. So, and Joseph Dress gives us one more score update: Philadelphia 17, Miami 10. All right. Well, Mrs., thank you for coming on with me for a little bit. We are going to leave for now. I am actually going to.
Yeah, I finished another row.
We are still at 491 subs. Yay. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for helping us get to this point. I want to put this in the chat real quick. Make sure to go over and support Marty with a C. At 10:05, he's doing a special Sunday Night Geekery. We always do it, and we usually talk food, but I don't think we're going to get much on the food tonight because he is actually going to show us pictures from the New York City Comic Con. So I put the link in the chat for y'all to see. So go there at 10:05. You can say Dadman sent you if you want to. That's fine. But go check it out if you like cons. He's going to show what happened at the New York City Comic Con. It's going to be the focus today. So, and Stunning said, yeah, follow me. Turned Arizona into Jurassic Prison that later turned into Jurassic Gladiator match where I tracked the big dinos in a cage to fight to the death. The Spino won the end. Yep.
Ooh,
hey,
yeah,
it's
cool.
never boring with Stunning when he gets his dinosaurs together. So, exactly. And that's going to be fab. And the New York City Comic Con is going to be fab. And our Friday night reveal is going to be fab. And our candy stream next Sunday night is going to be fab. Hope to make plans. See us then and all that. Mrs., thank you for being with me
finished.
tonight.
Finished
what?
Section 8.
Oh, I was like, you didn't finish
no,
the
I'm
whole
not
thing.
finished. No.
Well, you want to let everybody take one last look? That's perfect. You finish the section so you can start on the next section next time.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Wow. Nice work. All right. And then you can start on the section 9 next time. Good stopping point.
I need to mark that I'm on section 9.
It looks like IKEA. It looks like IKEA instructions. Oh no, the Mrs. I think you knocked yourself off. Well, I give her a second. She'll be back in here real quick. So if we didn't have something like this happen, and yeah, this happens a lot. And Stunning will be reposting the 2 Twitch streams to YouTube, but go follow him over there so he can get.
Sorry, I hit a button.
Yes, welcome to my world. Oh, look at what Master said. To all the rest of the world, this channel is a candied clam safe space.
Yes.
Okay, so what were you going to say?
That's all. I'm just putting where I'm going to start next time.
All right. Well, on that note, everybody, thank you for being here. Make sure you follow. You can check all the videos out on YouTube.com, Twitch.tv at DadmanWalking55. DadmanWalking55 has to be spelled exactly like that, perfectly with my banana football avatar, and also on X or Twitter at DadmanWalking55 with this, and it has to be that exact name, not some other stupid ripoffs and stuff like that. But hey, follow us. Actually, make sure you hit those notifications on Twitch and on YouTube. Hit the bell, but also follow me on Twitter because I'll post live most times than not when we go live, so that you know when we go live, because people are not getting notifications on the YouTube side still. And it's multiple times this has happened. And also make sure you're still subscribed so we can get to 500 very soon. And yes, we need to do Mars Attacks. Ack. And you're welcome, Masters. Good to see you tonight. Hope to see y'all at Mark in about 15, 20 minutes. And we got 9 people with us. Thank you, everybody, for your time. You're coming in. We got 11 likes tonight. Thank you for all y'all being here. And have a great rest of the night. And
yes,
see you tomorrow night I'm sorry. And tomorrow
Okay.
night, remember, 8:30 p.m. We're having a special Fortnite stream with some prearranged guests. So come hang out with us, and it'll be a good time with us chatting with another couple. Okay.
Yes.
Mrs. Anything else?
No, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope your Monday starts off well. If we don't talk to you before then, and bye bye.
Oh, wrong thing. Oops. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Oops.
Here, let's do it. Let's try take two on the way out.
Take
There
two.
is all the links, and there. See you next time. Bye, all.
Bye bye.